We're developing a piece of work, a show, which is called I Never See the Prettiest Thing. It's a show about the impact of suicide on individuals, family members, and on communities. And it's based on a year, 18 months of research, basically talking to people who are in and around this subject, people who've been directly affected by the subject, and also health professionals and mental health professionals who have a view on it.
Go on, guess. How old do I look? 30? 40? 50? Fuck off. I know what, I hate thinking about it. Thinking about my age. Hate looking in a mirror.
My role as a choreographer on I Never See the Prettiest Thing is primarily to instill a physical journey with the cast, very much so in relation to their characters. And what we're doing is bringing the text to another level in terms of physicality. And alongside the music, we're building layers upon an artistic form of what we can portray and convey to our audience.
When I think about my kids, they squeeze your fingers so tight even though they're tiny. Climbing in the bed beside us and their wee warm feet in my stomach. Our Paul had this funny way of running whenever he was younger. It was all tight and stiff as if he didn't trust his knees.
Experiences of every young person that lives in anywhere in the world almost will probably will be a little bit affected by suicide. Someone close to maybe school, family. Now, I'm not going to go into great detail as to who and what, but I have experienced a little bit, so it's not easy to get to that point, but you can sort of know, if you know what I mean. It's kind of hard to kind of place those words because it is a very delicate subject.
Or do you know? Well, life isn't fair, but it goes on. And it's a couple of quid. And it's a couple of quid till my money comes through.
Why?
For a swally. Go on then, there's a couple of squid. I did that, I did your shirt for you.
Why?
I'm your dad.
You're nothing to me.
I'm your dad, then there's a couple of quid.
A few people that I've talked to, they've been kind of like, oh, show about suicide. But I'm like, no, it's not all doom and gloom. There's, there's the hope side to it as well, and there's funny parts, and there's sad parts, and there's ridiculous parts of it. But it's an entertaining piece instead of this is a play about suicide. So I think people will enjoy it. Will hopefully walk away with a feeling of hope.
You see, whenever my dad was me, everything was nice. The sun shone, and girls would come out in their summer frocks, and boys would go out and court them properly so that they knew them. And they would get married, and the girls would look beautiful in their wedding dresses, and he'd be a man that she could depend on. For better, for worse, through thick and thin, they were the words.
Typically, with the work that we do in Partisan Productions, we will be dealing with issues, stories, experiences that are not particularly glamorous, that are often difficult, hard to pin down. The only reason that we're able to do that work and that we're able to produce high quality work within communities that speak to those communities about the issues that are of concern to them is because of the support that we receive from the Arts Council, particularly from the Arts Council, and particularly on this production. They've been very supportive of the whole concept of this, not only from the point of view of having an event of this scale, if you like, happening in an area where this is maybe not the most usual thing, but also in terms of contributing to the discussion of kind of raising the idea about how artistic processes can contribute to processing, to analysing, or to even just presenting difficult subjects in ways that allow them to be critiqued, to be opened up.